I don't believe in space aliens.
Oh, you don't?
I think they're angels and demons.
Interesting.
My favorite part of the whole UFO
Angels and demons from where?
Angels and demons, God, like angels from God, demons casted out from heaven.
From heaven.
Yes.
Okay.
Fallen angel stuff, low-level demons. That's what they are. And it's very interesting because the part of Antarctica that these Nazis and demons were in were New Schwabenland, which is the guy who basically ran the World Economic Forum forever, his father. So basically, the Admiral Byrd is met by Nazi and aliens, according to him. They annihilate most of them, and they're like, "Dude, we could either do this, or you could just take us to the president." And there was a meeting at the White House in which they made a deal.
The aliens?
The Nazis and the aliens made a deal with the White House that.
Who was the president then?
Eisenhower, I believe.
Eisenhower, maybe. Okay.
And they were basically like, if we'll give you, we can annihilate you, or we'll give you technology. And basically, they made a deal where the UFOs or whatever could basically kidnap Americans and do scientific tests on them. But they made a deal that it could only happen in certain places. And then that's.
But why would they want it? Why would they have if they're aliens and if they're angels and demons, they're way more powerful than people that are in the White House. So why would they waste their time inking a deal?
Because
the only reason you do a deal is in case one of the person doesn't follow through on their side, then you go to court.
You could do it the hard way or the easy way. And if we do it the easy way, then we'll give you technology and you give us what we want, which is test subjects.
Okay.
So the whole thing is, have you ever heard of the missing 411? The comments are going to be like, this guy's
Bigfoot,
insane.
Right? Bigfoot shit?
Wait, what?
This is the Bigfoot stuff, right? The missing 411 guy?
The missing 411 is that people go missing in our national force. And they believe that is a connection to Operation High Jump, in which Eisenhower made a deal that you can take people, but they have to be out of this certain area. You can't be just jacking everybody everywhere. So they take, and now it's very...
Also only people that are in the woods.
Yes, the national forest. Mm-hmm. And it's very interesting because a lot of the characteristics of the people they take, they're like German descent, super smart. Like, it's very interesting, dude, which again kind of connects to Operation High Jump.
Is it connected to like the modern, or not modern, the alien abductions that were happening in like the 80s and 90s?
Yeah, I think so.
With like Strieber and Travis Walton and all those guys?
Yeah, all that stuff. That's what I believe. And there could be angels, demons, and aliens. Part of me thinks that we're such a unique place that everyone just comes here and just bang.
Like Vegas of the universe.
It's almost like Tijuana of the universe, where they come and they just get weird with us and then go back to their wives.
Yeah. I think it's probably time travelers.
That's definitely possible.
I think that's a huge part
Trump
of it.
talked about it. They have the ability to time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Because those looking glass and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I heard that on the Wi-Files, the looking glass thing. The time traveler thing to me makes a lot of sense when you're talking about like the grays, because they're like bipedal hominids, right? If you're going to evolve on another planet with like different atmosphere, different gravity, and different, if it was a water world, you wouldn't evolve to be like a upright walking bipedal hominid like we evolved to be on Earth. You think they would look a lot different? Yeah,
they're Japanese grays.
Japanese grays.
Yeah, that's what they look like to me. Japanese grays. But they're also, they think those are just like, the ones we see are kind of just like clones.
Yeah,
not the real ones.
Right.
That they're just kind of like
droids or something.
Droids that they send out.
Mm-hmm.
But they, for some reason, like to get in butts, and it's very weird because they like redneck ass, right? I mean, that's all they're taking.
Have you heard of Michael Masters?
Do black people get abducted?
Yeah, Betty and Barney Hill.
Damn, one?
Yeah.
That's it?
But
just rednecks in cornfields. That's all they're grabbing.
Yeah. Have you heard of Michael Masters before?
I have heard that name, yes.
He's the anthropologist who studies the alien abduction stuff. So he got into anthropology because he was so interested, because he saw the cover of Whitley Strieber's book when he was a kid, and he got fascinated with aliens. And he had like a UFO experience also when he was a kid, and that got him into anthropology. And he has this elaborate theory, which he wrote a book about, called the extraterrestrial model, where he studied, I think, all of the documented abduction accounts, like from John Mack and all those other people, and like read all the firsthand accounts of like the hypnotic regressions, what they explained exactly. And he tried to corroborate all the people, everything they saw, everything that was communicated or whatever. And I think it was like 90% of them, when they asked the beings who they were and where they were from, they said they were them from the future.
Oh, really?
And 10% of them said like Zeta Reticuli or pointed to a star on a map or whatever. But he said the majority of them said they were them from the future. And his theory is that if there was some sort of catastrophic nuclear war on Earth in the future that wiped out a vast majority of humanity, there would have to be like inbreeding and stuff like that. So they went back in time to take from the gene pool of the past to repopulate and homogenize their species in the future. And that's why you have in all these abduction cases, sperm and eggs being taken from the abductees.
I'm in, dude. Why not? Why not?
I can get down with that theory.
I'm totally down with that theory. I mean, that's the famous Art Bell call. The guy says he's from the future.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's here to
tell me more.
Because dude, you're great with names. You remind me of Rogan and Tim Dillon. I can't remember anyone's name. You remember everybody's name. It's like I have a weird computer for a brain. But, you know, it's like he said he's here because everything went digital and they lost all the information. And then they found, the guy said he was this, and they found the kid in Florida, I think it was, that would actually be the kid. So we'll see. I don't believe in nuclear weapons.
You don't believe in them? You think they're fake?
Well, I believe that it was a psyop on what they said happened in World War II. They obviously have big bombs go boom, but I don't believe in what we were sold on. Those, you know, you've seen Rogan, the guy on Rogan talked about it. Those are all those videos of them blowing stuff up. That was all models. You watch it now, you're like,
it does look like models. Those houses.
Models. It's totally models. They dropped a nuke on Hiroshima. Okay. Then everyone moves right back in. It's supposed to be radioactive forever. You know, Chernobyl.
Isn't it crazy how Japan is like one of the most thriving societies right now? Like you could I had a friend who was just there.
Technology-wise, but nobody's boning. Nobody wants to bang Asian chicks. I don't fucking get it, dude.
Really?
Yeah, they have a really bad squid porn problem.
But like they have no crime. It's clean. You could eat a sandwich off the fucking floor of the subway there. Yeah. And like you could send your 4-year-old.
You're not supposed to eat in public.
Oh, you're not? Yeah. Have you been to Japan?
I've been there a couple times.
I've never been. I want to go.
It's great. It's beautiful. And it's advanced.
I think it's crazy how all the stories I hear about it are so great, and that's the country we dropped the bombs on, and like we are going in the opposite direction.
I mean, and that whole thing about Pearl Harbor was a giant psyop too. Like we forced them to attack us because Americans didn't want to get into World War II.
Right.
So they had to create something.
A pretext to invade.
Yes.
Like
and
9/11.
So they cut off all the oil to Japan. They had to do something. And so that got us into World War II. And then the whole thing about Americans winning the war is total bullshit. We actually went around. It was like, there's a lot going on with that. Russia actually won the war. They lost 20 million people in it.
They lost the most people, yeah.
Yeah, they were fighting the hardest fight. So history's a lie, dude. It's all a lie to manufacture superheroes.
To manufacture superheroes.
Yeah, they have us believe that our leaders are these great guys. It's like some of my friends, I'm not going to say their name, they believe in good guy, bad guy. Good guy, bad guy. We're good guys, they're bad guys. Even though the people are on the same level over there, they're evil, we're good. And that's why people have this cognitive dissonance with these Epstein leaks, because they can't come to grips with their guys are bad guys too. Mm-hmm. Like I'm watching NBA All-Star game and they're all dapping up Obama, and you're like, you know, that guy illegally assassinated a foreign leader, causing a destabilization of failed state in Libya and open-air slave trades. Mm-hmm. Like imagine the NBA dapping up somebody who's caused slave trades. I mean, their whole thing is BLM and slavery and all that stuff, and recognizing all that, and then they're dapping up the guy who caused it, the guy who created ISIS.
Yeah, well, he's playing them. Like they don't have the time to fucking listen to a tinfoil hat podcast.
Yeah, they should.
I mean? They don't. They're too busy. They're too busy fucking working out and playing basketball all the time, trying to fucking do their thing. And they're easy to take advantage of, you know, ideologically, of the people that run the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
It's just like, it's like the thing about people complaining about the halftime show. To me, like the boomers are like, oh, fuck the Epstein files. You see this stupid fucking halftime show? It's like, you didn't know the NFL was the most woke organization on the face of the fucking earth.
Dude, they love male cheerleaders. And I don't even give a shit. I don't even give a shit. You know, I don't care. But this is how you just got to get to the place where you know what they're doing to you.
Yeah.
That they're trying to cause anxiety.
Yeah.
They're trying to cause division. That's why they do all this. All the owners of these leagues are all the masters of mankind. They're all in tech. They're all in oil. They're all in real estate. They're all in banking. They're all in weaponry.
Yeah.
So it's like they want division. They want you to fight over that. They want you to get mad at Bad Bunny. Again, I would have loved to enjoy it. I just didn't know what he was saying. And it just seemed weird to me that they didn't put subtitles up. But then you find out why they didn't, because they would get in trouble with the FCC. It's all done on purpose.
Yeah. If you enjoy watching our show on Spotify or YouTube and you want to be more involved, I encourage you to please come check out our Patreon community. Not only does our Patreon community get every episode you see on YouTube early, fully uncensored, and ad-free, but we're also doing Patreon exclusive episodes, as well as live Q&As, and you can get your personal questions answered by our guests every single week. For me, being able to collaborate and communicate back and forth with our Patreon community every week has been huge. And this is my way of saying thank you for the cost of a cup of coffee a month. Now back to the show.